morning, everybody. Well. Let's try to have a better show than yesterday's, because yesterday's energy was so exhausting. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Some people on Kick there. I just wanted to make sure you hear me. In short, there are forces outside of our control that are trying to manipulate people to try to destroy and create dissension on this channel. And you may not realize that you're being played. And it's not by your choice. And you're not being played by other people. You're being played by forces that are not even human. Because YouTube itself also plays us. Because the fact of the matter is we are one of the more unique channels on YouTube that does not have a lot of other channels following our model. Because we are a heterogeneous group of people, variety of abilities that come together as a community. So when I hear about, like I did yesterday, about galaxy eyes and all that and what was going on, I get very upset because I feel that is so devastating. It's, as I'm trying to ascend to 5D, fifth density, I'm not trying to get stuck with 3D BS. I really don't want to get stuck with the fear games. It's a waste of my time. I do want to see us remain together, but it means that we need to resolve our issues without the standard sticks and stone knives attitude. And I don't think, if you think about it, it makes sense, right? I mean, you're all used to, saying she said, he said kind of thing, and all of a sudden we start arguments that precipitate into major channel destroying content. I don't want to see that. We can find a better solution to solving our issues. And I think that's important. Brandon, you haven't done anything wrong at all. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay. Outside entities are basically manipulating you, all of you, because they want to see this channel fail. And the reason they want to see this channel fail is if they think if they can take out the bricks to hold this channel together, that like a game of Jenga, that everything is going to fall. But you know what? We are not a game of Jenga. We're a community. And one of the most important things that a community does is it acknowledges that each member is just as important as everybody else. But if the dark entities think that they can ruin a community, if we stay strong against adversity, we will persevere. That's one of the reasons I'm trying to keep the peace around here. Last night, I reaffirmed what I believe in. My tarot reading said the same thing. The things that were great for you in the past are coming to an end as you now are entering a new period of your life. A new growth. Another video even though it was written for from a Christian perspective, said the exact same thing to me. That as of October 6th, 11 p.m. at night, you will have been received the blessings of the Holy Spirit in your new life to come. That means something. It's not just a bunch of people talking out of their arsehole. It's a lot more than that. And let's just be thankful that you got a hostess that truly believes that we are stronger together than as individuals. Well, I think one of the things, Chris, that stands out on my channel is it's not like many of the YouTube channels that exist out there. I'm not playing games. I'm not putting on a mask to act a certain way with a public persona. And while my personal persona is different, this is me. This is who I am. There is no mask. Pointy ears and everything. I am 100% me. And that's what makes this channel stand out too. The fact is that we are all here together. Various abilities, age groups, ethnic backgrounds, and yet what we have in common is we all come to share and to grow together. It's okay if you don't understand what we're talking about. But you know what? You can always ask the good old G-O-D, good old God. He'll explain it to you. And that doesn't necessarily mean guaranteed overnight delivery. But you know as well as I do that any questions you have about what I'm telling you, one of the best places to ask is Father and Mother God. They'll explain it to you if you're confused. And that's one thing that's different about what everybody asks me about. Are you possessed? Are you evil? Are you wrong? No. An evil person does not work for the divine betterment of the community. Okay? Think about that for a minute. If you ever look at the Church of Satan, for example, the Church of Satan, despite the fact that they believe in Satan, i.e., their community who believe in Satan, yet they are independent. There's no cohesiveness. There's nothing that brings them together. That's because the devil, the Satan, doesn't want to bring people together. I'm a Palladian starseed. As a Palladian starseed, I choose to bring people together. To bring out the best in everybody, because it's what I believe deep down in my spirit. I believe we need to stick together. Oh, yeah! Exactly. It's just like Secretary Taro said, what is in the past is dead to us. We need to continue on with the living and continue the future, because that's what it takes to grow a channel. The history is over. It's a done tale. You can't rechange history. But we can use history to help prevent the things from history from happening again. Well, I don't really know what to say about that. That's between Yasir and Bergs. That's not between me and you. So, anyway, today the replacement phone plugs are coming, so I'll be able to attempt to repair my headphones plug. Yeah. Good morning, Galaxy Ice. How you doing today? Don't forget, I came up in the lounge early this morning too, for a few minutes and said hi to Yasir and to Bradley. I didn't talk very long because I was going to get ready to go to sleep, but I did say is that we need to focus on keeping this channel growing and letting the positive energies of 5D densities come into being in the YouTube so we can all ascend as a team. Oh yeah, Brian PC gifted me one, plus of course I also already had my own. For this application, I think the little iron will work fine. No, you're not. Galaxy X, you're not part of the problem. You are not, and neither is anyone else here. You are all being manipulated by forces outside of you. You don't realize that. I know that sounds weird. We talk about possession a lot, don't we? Well, there are forces that tend to tug your ears and try to tell you, stuff behind your back. Say, so and so is doing such and such. You need to stand up, protect what's yours because it's a God-given right. Blah 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 blah. Even though the reality is, you deep down really don't care. You don't have to care. You really don't. But because the fact is that these entities are so persuasive, they know the minute we can share the community that they will have won the battle against what we represent. We need to be strong. We need to be vigilant. And we need to be very well aware that we cannot allow something to destroy what we all hold deep and precious to our spirits. It sounds scary because it is scary. But we all have to work together. If we all stand up to these dark entities, these dark forces, and show them that we have no fear, and show them that we will not be manipulated, they will just go back and crawl into the hole and take a chance to attack another channel instead. We have to be strong against the forces that want to destroy all the work that we put into it. Chris Fred Rogers would say the exact same thing, I'm very sure. He was a Presbyterian minister. He certainly would be saying the same thing. Don't let the outside forces bully you into doing their bidding. You know what this community is, and that it stands as a unique beacon. the light I keep. The song is about this. It's about what we represent on YouTube. We're one of the few channels that does what we do. There's not too many out there like this. We have to stay strong. And we have to remember that we are all part of this unique opportunity, which there's so few channels like this on YouTube. I have not heard of any others like this one. We are unique. We are special. And we are blessed by the Almighty Mother and Father God and Jesus and Mary and all the angels and the saints. And we stand strong. We must never let the dark forces manipulate us. Because that's when, if the minute they succeed in doing that, is the minute that we need to get our crosses and basically say to those forces, no, you will not ruin what we truly love and believe in. We are alliance. We are also horde. We believe in being together and working as a team. That's what makes us stand out. That's why other channels are envious. Because they don't have that. That's special. All right, let's get on to some other news. Today is going to be a little bit cooler than yesterday. Not much cooler, but it will be a little cooler. Weather is going to be nice for the most part. You can see got a big blue sky behind me. We also, as I said, I'm going to try to fix the other headphones. I don't think it's the headphone wiring inside the headphones. I mean, I could be wrong. But I can't see how that is over and over again. The same wire. It just doesn't make any sense. That's true. Not every kid was lucky. But we also were taught to help those in need, Chris. And that's what makes this community different, is we will do that. We always have tried to help others. Now, these are Stan's headphones, actually. Yeah, I know. It's tough to understand as a kid. But you know what makes it unique? Is the fact that you look at everything that we do as a community, even to this day. That the fact is that we are welcome and open to anybody that wants to be part of the community, regardless of their ability. Galaxy Eyes, let me tell you something about Noodles. Do you know one of the reasons why he does what he does? Because the truth of the matter is, while he may have the views, he doesn't have the community. We have that. We have the community that Noodles wishes he had. I mean, right now, don't forget, he is a government contractor. During the shutdown, partial shutdown in the government, contractors are not going to be paid until the government reopens. Their entire life is on a giant IOU. They won't get paid until after the job is done and after the government reopens. If the shutdown stays and runs for a longer period of time, more and more of the government will become more and more dysfunctional. As offices that were running on reserves from last year's budget will not be able to continue running once they run out of expendable money. I guess you can say funny money. Yeah, I guess you can say that. Money's kind of funny. It's not really money. It's not M3. It's M5 fiat currency. But the point is, once they run out of that funny money, it's not going to be funny anymore. And so, therefore, it's essential that Congress immediately get out there and end the shutdown before it becomes unfunny. I don't know, Mojo. That's a good question. I don't know who that is. I don't think it's the same Sarah I know. Okay, let's get this panel open. It's UPQ. Again, UPQ. And let's see if we can have a good show today. Now, so the next few days, the weather is going to drop in temperatures. Not excessively so, but it's going to cool down. It's going to be about anywhere from a high of anywhere from 14 to 18 degrees Celsius. Everything else that I know, it's corny, but I feel at home with everyone here. I don't know if that makes sense. Yes, it does make sense. But I think everyone here is unique in their own sense, and that I have the pleasure to get to know everyone. And that is what Michelle's trying to achieve with this channel. Yeah. Different one, Michelle. LOL, says Parasolo. Mojo says LMAO. Mojo says, I can hardly see, it's hilarious. Mojo, as far as your eyes go, I know what you're going through. I got the same problem you do. I got a cataract in my right eye. that sometimes makes my life miserable. I don't want to see people get hurt. I want to see people get some healing in life. We're a community. And we need to remember that as a community, we need to support each other as best we can. Let's start with the most important one. Let's put some likes in a like jar. We only got 2 in there. Let's share out the show to other people. Let's show that this channel is not another Noodles Surviving in New York City channel. Or another channel where we simply just rip each other to shreds. This channel is none of those things. Oh, yeah! And let's show people that. By entering into the 5th density ascension, you will feel better about yourself because you are bringing peace and healing to people everywhere. And that's what I want to do. There's so many hurt souls, so many broken hearts. But if we all work together, we can make their lives better, even if it's a little bit at a time. We give them a sense of something that they have lost. Hope. Let's spread the hope. Let's spread the love. Let's spread the kindness. I think it'd be more of a local king. Okay, someone's coming up on panel now. It's Sarah Kitty. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
And like I told you this morning when you told me about Yam Ranch's song, I
actually thought it was not a bad song. So it was about you and your friends. Thank you for being a friend.
Yeah, but the minute I saw the dollar signs on his lyrics, it told me that. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Yasir. Welcome to the show today.
Good morning.
So.
Whoa, where are you, Yashir? Got some background.
Yeah, I just got some noise in the background here. It's just my volume a little bit here. Yeah, so I don't understand why he's still doing this after all these years. You would think he'd get tired of it without the lack of appreciation.
Yeah. Obviously not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, some of his shit, I have to admit, some of it's funny, but some of it's too much.
Well, since you know him at least at the point where you were able to communicate with him.
I do not communicate with him. If I needed to get hold of him, I probably could. Why? You want me to pass a message to him?
Just ask him why doesn't he focus on the positive energies instead of the negative ones?
All right, I'll ask him for him. So it's not going to be so warm today as it was yesterday.
It's going to be a little cooler. Maybe not much cooler, but it's going to be a little cooler.
Good morning, everyone inside chat. Mojo, hi.
So I was thinking do you think the problem with the other headphones is that wire they came loose inside again, or do you think it's definitely external?
Well, did you get the new?
The plugs? They're gonna be here today.
Well, you'll know then, won't you?
So what I'll do is I will go ahead and look at the headphones from both sides and see if it's the plug or if it's the something inside the headphones that work loose again. And so I'll try to figure that out. Yeah. Yes, I agree, Grizz, about Noodles. The problem with Noodles is that too many take him seriously, and that's when it gets fun watching all the butthurt people. I don't know if it's so funny. I don't find watching people emotionally hurt be funny.
You've just got to know that if he says something, it's probably him just pulling your leg, trying to get a reaction.
Yeah. But I wonder why he even has to do that.
Well, it's kind of funny, Michelle. It's like, you know, like if you watch an old soap and it's an old married couple and they're bickering. That's what you and him remind me of sometimes. And it's funny, you know, it's funny to watch. You have to always remember, he will never do any harm to you, Michelle. I guarantee you that. You should know that. You should be able to know somebody, especially him you've met. You should be able to tell if those people would see you in danger or not. You should be able. Can you tell?
Yeah.
Can you tell the good from the bad?
Well, I just simply, in my case, like I said on my YouTube this morning, is that I would like to see us try to improve our stance with YouTube, and because we are a unique channel on YouTube, and that we have brought in a very unique audience and able to become a community.
It's been like a bit of a snowball recently. We've had a few people, for one reason or another. It didn't start here. It's been going on a while. You know, nobody's fault. It's just people don't get on, or there's a lot of misunderstandings as well with people. I think it really...
Yeah.
I'm as well, you know. I should not have gone off on Galaxy. She come back to the Discord. It's not my Discord. I don't care how many times you fucking leave. Doesn't actually bother me.
What it is that
I don't care enough.
What it is that there are forces outside of the normal circles that are trying to destroy this community.
So you're going to blame these things that come into you while you're dreaming, try and sew your eyes shut. It's nothing to do with that, Michelle. I think everyone's a bit stressed out. I think there's a lot of miscommunication. That's the biggest.
Well, I think a lot of the miscommunication is because the outside forces want to use that as a weapon, and that's why it's happening. I'm seeing this more and more as I look around, not just my channel, but other channels.
What is the dark forces, Michelle? What are the dark outside forces?
People, like, for example, the demoniacs, the demon, the devil, his friends, which are manipulating other YouTubers to try to divide and destroy what is good in the eyes of the Divine Mother and Father God. But the devil knows that he's losing his time on earth because he has not demonstrated that his way was better than God's way.
I think you're looking too deep into this. I don't think it's anything to do with demonic anything. I think...
I may look too deep in it, but it's better than looking at it too shallow and missing the details.
No, you look at it logically. We spend a lot of time together. I mean, we've all got friends outside YouTube.
Yes, we do.
And I don't spend as much time with my friends outside YouTube as I do some of the people on here. You know, with you, for example, I spend more time talking to you than probably anybody because I'm here every day with you. So,
Yeah.
you know, I think you're going to clash heads. You're going to get people that don't mix. You're going to get people that divide. It's going to happen. It's a community.
But they have people who say themselves is because I don't like John Doe, I'm leaving the channel that I truly believe in. Doesn't really send a very happy message to the person's own soul. Because what they truly believe in, and they're walking away from that, which it's like ripping the stinger out of a bee. It's gonna kill the bee in the end. It's gonna leave a big empty hole in you. This is
right. Okay, Brain Dead would like to know what these dark forces have manipulated him into doing.
He's jealous. Apparently, from what I understand, he's jealous because Bradley is doing better, and then he is, and I think he wants to have a piece of that pie.
Oh, Michelle. Oh, dear.
Yeah. And yet, remember, the devil uses jealousy as a weapon. And that's how he starts the damage that he begins to do to people's mind. He starts to plant that poison seed in their mind. Oh, John Doe's doing better than me.
You know, I honestly think apparently they have tried, but they need, Brad and Braindead need to talk it out Tuesday. And because it's going round in circles, there's not, I don't know what's going on, Michelle. I haven't really been about in the Discord, so I haven't.
Yeah. Yeah, Braindead, here's something that you and Brad have in common. You both have overcome some very strong issues. And let's keep that in mind.
See?
He's an ex-junkie. You're an ex-junkie. You both have something in common. The KIE at the end. So therefore, the two of you should work together because you understand the hardness of getting off of strong drugs and strong drink. That's important to remember. Hey, Nads, good morning to you.
Hi, Nads. How you doing?
Yeah.
What advice can you give them to, as somebody who's watched this over the years, Michelle, what advice do you give people to help them get over this? And because I loved it when it was Brad and Braindead. They were fun together.
The most important thing that those two can do is admit that they have gone through some similar things in life and focus on what they've been through as individually and how it's similar to what the other one has gone through individually, and realize that neither one of them is any worse or any better than the other, as they both overcome the difficulties in life, and that they're all basically focusing on one thing: this continued support of something that they truly believe in.
So, other words, look at the bigger picture.
They have both experienced the strong drugs and drinks. They certainly can understand that the recovery process is not easy. And yes, look at the bigger picture.
I like that. Look at the bigger picture. Now,
Nance, I have no idea what
for
Noodles has
me,
been saying on his
and
channel.
you probably feel the same, Michelle. I don't like it because I like it when everyone's friends and, you know, we're having fun.
Absolutely. And yesterday's show was like basically being slagged or swimming in lead. That's why I was so tired. I was tired of trying to tread lead. I just wanted to focus on the higher fifth density energies, not dealing with all the third density fear and animosity and hate. I don't like to deal with that stuff, but I know I'm stuck with it because I am still on 3D Earth no matter what.
Who should touch grass? Brad and Braindead both work.
Yeah. We all touch grass.
I'm smoking
Ask
it.
any earth sign. Ask anyone who goes outside and smells the air and feels the sun on your body. Do you realize that is the core essence of being Homo sapiens sapien? Is the fact is that we are not a part of the world. We're in the world. We are a part of the world, not apart from it. I don't think it's a bad idea if each individual takes a few hours away from the computer and goes outside and enjoys what is a nice mild autumn in our area. And, enjoy talking with their family and friends. That's one of the reasons why I'm thinking about really seriously, I don't know, I've thought about getting rid of my cell phones. Because,
you'll never do that.
Well, I wouldn't say never again, just like Sean Connery was told.
Where this is
We
going,
don't know what the future is, Tiger. The truth of the matter is right now is that if I got rid of my cell phone plan once I'm paid up on my contract, guess what? That means that'll save me about $200 friggin' bucks with taxes and everything included, which is something I really, really need to do because right now our channel is seeing some return to growth.
Well, I like what you were touching on there, Michelle. And the truth of the matter is, no relationship online, they don't work. They just don't when it comes to love, I'm on about. Unless you live in the same state, just don't date online.
Yeah, I know. Relationships, long-term relationships, even non-YouTube ones are very difficult to do. Outside the solution isn't crazy. Remember, take a look at the word delusion. It comes from one of illusion or imagery. D means not imagery, not an illusion.
OG Big Stick. Happily, if you want to show me, come get into the lounge, go on camera, get your teeth out. I'll get my teeth out and we'll have a teeth off. How's that? Mine cost a lot.
Actually, right now, it seems Americans have gotten worse teeth than Brits. Listen to me. I'm telling you from a fact.
Yeah,
the National Health Service in the UK has done a lot to keep British teeth healthy and strong. Look at American teeth. Our private insurance programs have resulted in people having not access to dentists, especially in the low-income category. Our teeth are decrepit. My teeth are terrible, and it's not because I didn't wash or floss or brush. It's because I couldn't get the care I needed. Isn't American insurance wonderful? No, it's not. It's way worse than NHS. With NHS, you can get a cleaning, you can get an x-ray, you can get a checkup. Maybe it's not right away, maybe it's not the same day, but you could get that. Here, you can't get that unless you plunk down lots of money and you're having to find a dentist that's taking new patients or even accepts your insurance plan. So the what is said about British teeth is not necessarily true, that they're the worst, because that's not the case. A lot of Americans' teeth are way worse than the British teeth are.
Teeth off. Yeah, let's have a teeth off. That shut them up, though, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of people have a misunderstanding about the dentistry in the UK. You guys get good.
I know, guys. And look, I don't care if you've got no teeth, one tooth, whatever. Who gives a fuck? It really doesn't matter. Does it, Michelle? And if you've got enough money, you can have the most fantastic teeth in the world.
Oh, yeah, sure. But unfortunately, that's the sad thing about American dentistry, is that in an NHS, make sure basic dental care is available to everybody who pays the taxes. In the UK, United States, you can pay all your money, your taxes, and your teeth are still shit because they're not covered under basic care.
Oh, you got to spend money if you want, really decent teeth.
Okay.
Oh, Noodles, it's all kicking off.
Go ahead, Noodles.
Yeah, I know. So I haven't been here. I haven't said a fucking word about these cunts, and they're talking about me. So again, you wanna fucking say that like I can't keep my fucking name out of your mouth or your name out of my mouth. Bullshit. You're talking about me. And here's the thing. I don't know if you saw, but like Yam Ranch posted something recently about me being trans.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know. Like, what am I going to cry? Galaxy, how, Nads, oh my God, it's your fault. Like, fuck you guys.
Actually, thought that picture he did of you was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. I told him it was funny. I gave him a thumbs up.
Yeah,
I shared it out.
I thumbs up my ear-roll one and me in the dress outside your house, Michelle.
Excuse me?
Yam Ranch is causing I think people aren't used to him, and like you get a video made or you get a picture put up, and
yeah,
I think we're used to it, is what I'm saying. This has been going on for years.
I know. And it's getting old, too. No one's laughing anymore, Yam Ranch. Now, I want to talk to Noodles about something that's pretty serious about the shutdown thing, because how is this going to affect you? You don't get paid until after the shutdown's over.
Michelle, I don't, Michelle, I'm a contractor. It doesn't affect me, Michelle. They've already paid up front.
Okay.
But let me ask you a question. If the government shut down, right, then why is it that they're still collecting taxes?
Well, let's put it this way. They're not actually collecting taxes. People are just mailing in the checks. But it actually isn't being processed because the IRS is closed. So they're just sitting in mail bags. Because the Postal Service is considered an essential service. But think of this. What happens if this shutdown was to last more than a year?
Which I think it's, Michelle, they want this guy's presidency to be disastrous. And again, Michelle, I think that what's going to happen, I don't know if you saw
it's going to destroy the American economy. And that's not Trump's fault. And historians
Michelle,
would notice that.
Michelle, people are going to see very soon that these people were causing all this stuff. Mark Bray just fled the country, Michelle, because he knows that these people know they're going to get arrested. George Soros' son is going to be prosecuted. It's going down the line with these people, Michelle.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's like kind of like their last hurrah.
But what about the average John and Jane Doe that don't have the option of leaving the country? I mean, those people, what's going to happen to them? They're going to be singing the crosshairs of all the deep guacamole that's coming.
YouTube. Yam Tiger.
Yeah.
No, the thing is, I do not hate Yam Ranch, okay? Whoever you are, one of his friends. I don't like him porn bombing, and I don't like him doxing. All right? That's it. It's the only problem I have with him. And some of his shit, it goes too far, but whatever.
Yeah.
And the N-word, like, it's boring.
Galaxy I said he knows the different quiz. And he could leave us alone. Well, but chooses to go into someone that already is hurting. That's what Yam does. He's looking for your soft belly. The part of you that you really don't know how to protect.
Your soft white underbelly.
Yes.
Porn bomb, porn bomb. Do, 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 do. I was listening to some of his stuff this morning.
It's still AI generated, though.
I know, which is really weird.
Well, what about the music I do? It's partially AI generated, although I do give insight, a lot of work into the lyrics to explain what they're trying to say. So what's the difference between my music and his music?
Not a lot, Michelle, not a lot. His is more kind of a funny music. He's trying to make a funny song, whereas you're making a serious song. I guess that's the biggest one.
Yeah. I try to make serious songs, but I think they're more of a positive vibration with them.
Sorry about that, Michelle.
I'm lucky and happy. He used a photograph of me from 20 years ago. He's using a 20-year-old photograph of me. So, okay. Actually, quite a compliment. Continue using it. You see the picture? Michelle, though, did you see the picture of who wore them better? Elf ears. One of me and one of you. And I've got to say, I think I look pretty okay with a set of elf ears.
If you saw a picture of me 20 years ago, you probably would be shocked. Because I've changed a lot in 20 years, besides getting older. 20 years ago, I didn't have any sense of confidence at all. I was just going through the flow. Just trying to, and you could see it in my face.
Right. I'm going to link your song, Mojo. I'm his biggest promoter, Yam Ranch. So let's get some promotions on today.
Yeah. What kind of promotions? What you mean, Yam Ranches? Do we want to promote his content?
Promoting Yam Ranch. All right, I won't.
I won't. In fact, he's lucky if Suno doesn't do what this Suno already did to a lot of other content creators. Suno a couple times has already sent copyright notifications to them that they will not be monetized and that they might consider doing this copyright strike in some channels. It already happened because Suno said that you never paid to join our share copyrights information, which is illegal anyway. Suno has already been sued by many performers because they said that they're stealing their voices, their likenesses, their style of music from them, just changing the words and It's true. It's true with any kind of artificial intelligence, regenerative music, or even human intelligence regenerated music. Because it's all based on samples. And anybody who here is a musician knows that we do the same thing that AI does. We borrow samples from other music and we mix it in with our music and claim fair use. How am I so-called lazy?
I'm lazy. I've been getting into that instant coffee. Instead of making coffee, I've been buying instant.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, that's what we do in England.
I know.
I grew up drinking it, but I don't know. It feels like I'm
There's nothing wrong with that.
being lazy for some reason. But yeah.
When I was a kid, I hated instant coffee with a passion, but as an adult, it doesn't bother me much. I hope she reads it. But he will continue to attack others regardless. I just don't understand why anybody has to attack anybody.
No one has to attack anyone. Look at this
Parker
troll.
Monster, how you doing today?
I love this troll trying to cause a fight. Fight, 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 fight.
Good morning, David S. How you doing today? Latina, how you doing?
Oh, sorry. Hi, David. Hi, Tina. Hi, Hotel.
I don't know who this new person is, but you really don't know this channel very well, do you?
He's a Yam Ranch lover. It could even be Yam Ranch.
Yeah, it could be. You don't know this channel very well, do you? No. One of the things that I have been told by many people, they've said, we love this community because it's so unique.
Certainly is unique.
Yeah.
Anyway, before
I don't think there's too many communities like this on YouTube.
Right. But we do spend a lot of time together. That's what I was trying to point out. And you spend enough time with anyone, you're gonna bicker a bit, aren't you? I'll have to go deep diving and go and get that song.
Yeah. Somebody said that they still have the convocation from when I was doing with Dory and R11H30, but they won't give me the stupid thing, which would be nice to have it so we could at least put it in the archive so that we can show the whole thing. Because when Cringe Report got his channel taken down, we lost everything.
Well,
anyway, that was kind of like the burning of the Library of Alexandria.
Library of Alexandria.
As you know, the Library of Alexandria was burnt to the ground, and many precious ancient tomes
Why
of
didn't
writings
you
were
have
lost.
a copy, Michelle? Why didn't you have a backup or anything? It was on somebody else's show, and their lost their channel.
I didn't have any way of making my own copy to back up because I had no resources at the time as far as internet goes. We're barely able to get the show on. It was streamed on R11H30, streamed it on the Cringe Reports channel. And so when Cringe Report got copyright striked, we lost the original footage. Somebody told me in an email that somebody did salvage it, but why won't they let us have a copy of the tape?
I don't know. I'm looking for Mojo's video. Oh, here it is. I found it, Mojo.
Oh.
Oh, it's only a short. She was gypped.
Who are you talking about?
Mojo only had a short made about her. She didn't get a whole video.
Oh, yeah. I mean, technically, the I don't know how long YouTube maintains backup copies of shows or that for channels that were banned, but I wonder if they have it somewhere in the catacombs, the tapes. But I don't know how we could ever get that video back because I would like to have it.
Well, when they take your channel, you lose everything. You can't get back. You can't get any of those videos, can you?
No, it's gone. Poof. And they'll never give you backup copies. Eventually, they get erased. As I said, it's just as tragic as what happened at the Library of Alexandria. That's one of the reasons why I really so much want to keep...
link, Mojo, I just did.
That's one of the reasons why I really want to try to preserve my legacy as best I can.
Yeah. Oh, your legacy is preserved, Michelle. I mean...
Because they're being streamed on multiple channels. They may not last there forever, but they are... Well, there are also people who have unfortunately tried to protect everything in the cloud, only to find out that YouTube, which is really using somebody else's computer, can just erase it whenever they want. Even if you got Google Drive can still be erased because Google could close the service and say, that's all of it, folks. No more. Guess what? Your files are gone. You know, people just don't have the room to back up thousands of gigabytes of pictures, data, files, music files, source code. They just don't have the resources to back everything up. David S., look for a channel called The Cringe Report. Look for the 2017 convocation. See if my video is on the Cringe Report channel on the Wayback Machine. I mean, I've seen the HTML codes and channels and things, but the videos themselves are long gone. I got the music we did, but that's all I have.
What are you doing tonight?
Well, tonight I'll probably be talking to a few people after later on tonight online. I don't really have anything planned as far as major live streaming activity.
Oh, that's a big stretch there, Michelle.
I know.
Morning, Braindead.
What's up, guys?
Not
I think
much.
the dark forces are taking over me right now, Michelle. I'm feeling a lot of jealousy.
No, I think jealousy was the first tool they were starting to use against you.
Yeah. I wish I could do traffic updates and fire spinning, Michelle.
You know what I would say as far as the jealousy things go? Maybe you have to ask yourself why you exactly jealous of Brad.
Michelle, I'm not jealous of anyone. Brad has been going around to everybody in DMs saying I'm an evil person and I'm doing this and I'm doing that for like weeks, Michelle. He just did it to you now.
Well, you know you're not an evil person, and you know that. So don't let anybody's BS basically make you think you are.
Well, I don't think I am, but that's kind of the point, Michelle, is like, how many times do I have to try to fix things before I just say, fuck you, shut up? You know what I mean?
No?
That's all that is. It's
It's
this
just
shit going
sometimes
on
when
in
you
the
just
background.
gotta just quietly just say, let's agree to disagree, and just go
Yeah,
about
I
your
did
daily
that.
business.
I did that, Michelle. But it's crazy that you think that I'm like trying to destroy your channel or something.
I didn't see you're
that's
trying to
wild.
destroy my channel. I never said you're trying to destroy my channel.
Yeah,
It's not
seemed like
you
that.
that's trying to destroy the channel. That's what you're missing. It's not
Well, you keep
you.
saying I'm being manipulated into doing something, but nobody can seem to tell me what I'm doing.
Michelle
It's
is
driving
saying
me.
the evil spirits are doing
So
it.
that's part of it.
Doing
They're
what?
creating
Doing what?
they're creating all this confusion.
There's no
That's
confusion.
another weapon they're using.
There's no confusion. I'm not confused about anything.
Michelle, I think there's a lot of miscommunication going on here with
That
Braindead,
too.
and yeah, I'm not sure about these evil spirits.
There might be one, but it's not in me. Maybe Carmen's the evil one. Maybe we can get a dual exorcism, Michelle.
I do know sooner or later it's gonna settle out in the wash. We know that.
Yeah, it usually does, Michelle. It usually does.
Yeah, see, Parasolo, he hunts ghosts and he knows. He said I'm not evil. So there's your proof, Michelle.
I don't
Yeah,
think
that's a nice thing to say,
anybody here
Michelle.
is truly evil, Parasola. I don't see anyone here being evil at all. Hi, Henry Nails. How you doing today? Hi, Tina. How are you doing today? Guys,
Michelle, how do they get over this then? What's your expert opinion?
To just sit down and just start talking to each other.
Well, we did that about 5 times now, Michelle.
Oh, then after that, you just kind of just quietly go about your business, and then maybe eventually you guys will get back together again and realize that what has happened is over. It will
What
pass.
has happened? That's my whole point here, and that's why I keep getting so frustrated. What has happened? What happened?
That's what I mean. If you don't know and he don't know,
Exactly.
then we need to know. That means that somebody is deliberately trying to make a mess of the situation, which means
maybe,
but we don't know who they are. So we don't. What we do?
Probably a
we
demon.
laugh at them, not at each other. You both laugh at the entity or whoever that's causing you to fight each other.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Wise words from Michelle.
All right. Ha ha, demons. Okay, it's been Chris Blister.
No, Chris, you're
the
not.
whole time. What's up, Tina?
What's up?
Hi, Tina.
Hi. I'm tired of everybody fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you were one of them, Tina, so you got to calm down a little bit with that.
Yeah, no, I was.
But I agree. I'm just trying to hang out. You know?
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, this is a very unique channel, and like I said, I want to make sure this channel has a chance to show its good energies to other people, so we can grow and expand the reach to help more people.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't me that was fighting. It was a lot of people.
Chris, you're a human being. You're a decent human being.
You're
Okay.
a human beast, Chris.
Human beast.
I mean, because what makes this community unique is we have people here of all various abilities.
Hey,
You know,
Chris.
That's
and yet
right.
we all here every day because we like being here because we feel like we're part of something wonderful.
Yes.
And while there might be some that may not always agree with everybody else, what they all agree on is that we're all here because we all believe in what we're watching and what we're doing.
Yeah, it's decent
Exactly.
community for the most part.
Yeah.
I would agree. I like the community here.
Right. And Michelle. I mean, we're here
Yeah.
for Michelle.
Yeah.
I mean, even Galaxy Eyes likes the community here.
Why
Yeah,
can't we be friends?
I think
Why
we all do
can't
that.
we be friends?
If people didn't like it, they wouldn't hang around.
True. Even this channel is starting to grow on the trolls too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't we be friends?
That's right, Tina.
Everybody's got flaws.
But I understand that there sometimes people's attitudes don't get along with everybody.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
And there's a lot of misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some of the misunderstandings is because
Because
sometimes
we don't talk about it in the open, maybe? Maybe?
Probably.
Maybe.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is. 100%.
Yeah.
I'd rather not do all that, but if it needs to be done, I can do that. You know?
I think you guys need to just talk it out.
Yep.
Yeah. But sometimes people do have to take a time out. Because sometimes they need to explore what's in their mind a little bit
Yeah.
independently. That's
Maybe.
fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Maybe
Everybody
take some
sometimes
meds or
wants to do
something.
that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, not necessarily take meds, but but rather maybe do some meditation, maybe do some self, discovery. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken medicine,
Me?
Michelle, for depression and stuff?
I have. I took venlafaxine for a little while, and I didn't like the way it was working for me.
Okay.
So I chose
What
to.
was that for, Michelle? Depression?
Oh, it's for depression, yeah.
Was that because of Yam Ranch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
But it really wasn't helping with my depression. It was just making me feel stupid and dopey. So, and then after Adam Lanza was taking the same medicine, flipped out, I talked to my doctor about it. And I said, I don't think it's a good idea to continue taking this medication because it's not giving me happy vibes. It said it's making me feel stupid. And
See
he
you later,
said-
Mojo.
Mojo.
yeah.
Some people, I guess, have to go through like a few things before they find something that works, Michelle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, what worked for me is what's this therapy, and that is why I very much believe in therapy is a good treatment for some people. That might be all you need. The medications can be like a band-aid, but it's not going to solve the problem long term. If you want long-term solution, you got to know what's causing the depression.
Yeah, but what about if it's a chemical imbalance in your head?
If it's a
then-
chemical imbalance, that's the problem with modern psychiatry. Is at this point, they've had all kinds of different theories about what it causes, or why people are the way they are. I would just say is that combine that with therapy together, that might be a good solution. You approach it from both levels. Here, we're going to help you by giving you some SSRIs, but at the same time, we're going to sit down, we're going to talk about what's causing the problems, why you're suffering
But
from
what
depression.
about if it's a chemical imbalance? Talking about
Yeah.
it's not going to be doing anything, is it? If it's a chemical imbalance.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is with psychiatry is that's what they like to focus on is the chemical part of it.
No.
Ah.
No. No.
You're saying that you don't believe in chemical. It's more like a mental thing.
Well, I know that I certainly have an underactive thyroid. I'm taking thyroid hormone, right?
Mhm.
So you can see I have a chemical imbalance because my thyroid's not making enough level thyroxine.
Is in your head.
So because you can't measure the chemical imbalance.
Well, you can, but the problem is right now because the brain is so complicated, a lot of the theories that were researched are inconclusive because that's the thing about when you do blind studies among people in psychiatric care is what works for patient A may not work good for patient C. And patient B might have the opposite effect of what you're intending. And so you have to be aware of that when doing double-blind studies. Is it really working, given the fact that it's the randomized, generalized factor? It normally works for some things like the Coke and Pepsi challenge, but doesn't necessarily work with everybody. So... And then, like
They
you
have
said,
to
then
find
they'll
the
give you another
medicine.
one, and then they'll give you another one, and they'll give you another one.
Did you just
But
stop?
they really can't
medicine on your
measure and be sure that the SSRIs are really helping. In fact, people who are staying on SSRI a long time start developing secondary side effects from the medications that need to be carefully monitored.
Like what?
For example, I've heard that they can get something called, what is that thing? Where they get these pain in their body, that they can't diagnose, type of fibromyalgia.
Oh,
That's
wow.
actually caused, in many cases, by the medications itself. And some forms of neuropathy are caused by the
That's
medications.
in your feet and in your hands.
Yeah, I know. A lot of it also can get in other parts of your body, especially your feet.
And hands.
In the case of type 2 diabetes, neuropathy is caused by nerve damage because of the diabetes, but it could
Yeah,
also be
I
caused
think
by
I think my dog's back leg has got some of that going on. She can't walk on it.
right. But if your dog's not careful, she's going to lose her foot.
Well, she's going to the vets in a couple of days. She's staying with him, so I'm going away, aren't I?
Yeah. So he'll be able to check her foot
Yeah.
and see if he has to do an amputation or if maybe they can save
It's
it.
not that bad. She just don't want to put any weight on it.
Right.
But, you know, I'm thinking it's the diabetes. You know.
Yeah, it could
My
be.
sugar's
As I
always
said,
fucking
neuropathy in the feet and limbs is actually often caused by diabetes.
Her sugar's never been normal. Even after all this time, it's still high. You just keep saying, give her another unit. Give her another unit.
I understand that.
Oh, yeah, you're diabetic.
Yeah.
I have
Oh, that's another zit.
I have neuropathy.
I always
And-
get breakouts in my skin and my face. I don't know why. I gotta treat them with hydrogen peroxide and rubbing alcohol and.
Oh my God, I wouldn't be putting that on my face. Hydrogen peroxide and rubbing
Well,
alcohol.
you use what you got. If that's what you got, you use what you got.
You need some of those spot patches. You can get these little sticker things you put over spots.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess so.
Otherwise, no.
Can't really see it too well in my picture. I know it's there.
I don't see it, to be honest with you, Michelle. I can't see it.
Well, at least my nose isn't sore today.
Yeah.
Well,
I can
that's
feel
good.
there's a little bump here, but I didn't treat that with rubbing alcohol yesterday, and treated my chin too. So
I would think that would just dry your skin out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Isn't that bad though?
Michelle, I just looked on YouTube and I see your spot. I just don't see it on this panel.
Yeah, on the
okay.
left side of your chin.
Now imagine if Michelle had high definition TV reception.
We could look
Yeah.
right at your crusty spot. We all get spots, Michelle. Don't worry about it.
Is that a witch's mark, Michelle?
Has it got hair coming out of it?
Don't worry about it.
Or is it a roach? Is it moving?
Oh, where did you see that? I don't see anything on camera.
You can always see
Other
a
than your
roach.
green screen's a little bit off. Yeah, I know. I see that.
When a roach is on your camera, it scurries along real fast.
It does.
Okay, Chris.
How have the roaches been this year, Michelle?
How have the right she been? What does that mean?
How has the roach problem been this year?
They're out there, like usual. It's the black flies that bother me most of the time, especially in the summer with the door open all the time.
If you get those sticky strips and you put them underneath your furniture so the cat don't get them?
Actually, you know what I found worked out pretty good was originally I did this in the yellow house. We put the bug zapper in the house, hanging over a pan where the dead roach or house flies would land after they get electrocuted. But every morning you hear crack, crack, snap, sizzle. And then another one bites the dust.
When you hear crack, crack.
It didn't help any that Jimmy put the dumpster right next to the yellow house, and they just,
They love it.
yeah.
They feast on it.
I still had the bug zapper. I just don't want to put it in my kitchen. The
You
noise
can put
level
it
would
in
be
There's
irritating.
nothing wrong with
I
that.
think that's a very clever idea to put the saucepan
Yeah.
underneath it to catch the flies and stuff.
Yeah, to catch the burnt carcasses. Originally we didn't, but then the rug got so full of it, we're constantly vacuuming it all the time. We used to hang it on a plant hook inside the yellow house right next to the Universal gym that was in there.
But
If
so
you spray,
when you was growing up, did they have any of them fly catchers that you just hang from the top of the ceiling, on the
sticky
ceiling
tape,
on?
like, yeah, they're like rolls of sticky tape.
Oh, you
Yeah.
talking about the cardboard gold colored things you used to have?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I don't even know if they still make those.
yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
I'm gonna be surprised.
Oh, if you accidentally touch one of those fly papers, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, anyway, the biggest problem for me is, like I said, I was sleeping on the ground floor where the bug zapper was in the area that was the gym, and then so I would be hearing the bug zapper sizzling and crackling all night long as the houseflies would go fly right at it and not realize they're going to be meeting their doom. That bug zapper's
He is
loud.
like that. You two are both
Those
the same when
loud
it comes to
snaps
flies.
of 9,500 volts coming straight at the housefly.
Yeah, Tina's the same, Michelle, when she's got that bloody fly zapper thing in her hand. Smacking flies.
Well, she can just go grab a bug zapper at a taxi. I'll just hang it up. Watch the bugs go bye-bye.
You could probably play tennis now, Tina. You got enough practice with your tennis racket.
I like
Oh,
my
yeah,
tennis
the
racket.
the racket zappers thinguses.
I like my tennis racket.
Hell yeah.
It kills bugs.
I mean, the bug zapper we had was designed for like a large yard we had in a living room, and let's put it this way: it was effective. The bugs were not bugging us no more. Well, at least not that much.
I love the tennis racket because
It's like exercise for you, Tina.
yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
Morning, Brad.
I'm like, come here.
we had
You
a
wanna
couple.
meet
We had
my-
a couple spiders in the house too, which I never bothered. The spiders took care of them. The
You-
flying
you
the
wanna
webs, and then the
meet my
spider would get a
spider?
munchy meal.
Anything in my house is getting killed. I don't care what it is, except a butterfly if that came in maybe. But I go
Even
around with
people?
my fly spray, my spider spray. I spray the whole house with spider spray.
Yeah, well, in the case of spiders, since most spiders are not really meant to hurt you, even the black widow spider, even though they're poisonous, really don't
They make spider webs and they catch flies, Michelle. And then there's all
Yeah, they do.
You
It's
can't- You
awesome.
can't have spiders in your house.
I have spiders. I watch them eat flies.
Well, we have spider webs outside, and they certainly.
Well, I'm okay. We'll fuck off outside. They just don't want them in my house. I don't want flies and I don't want spiders. I don't want any creepies in there. Get out. There's plenty of room outside.
I'd rather have a spider in the house that's quietly minding their own beeswax and just doing what they do and not worry about having to have house flies that buzz around you and annoy the crap out of you. Those things are
It's
fresh.
like zing.
You know,
Oh, I can't stand them.
Well,
They land. The flies land right next to you.
Bradley
But they
says, "Sorry, I'll have to rewatch the whole show.
He's very
I
busy.
have no
Michelle,
idea what's
very
going
busy.
on. That's okay, Bradley."
It's like zing. And then they're like, I'm going to be your buddy.
I haven't seen any mosquitoes though, but black flies. Oh yeah, I get them in the
Very
summer.
busy today.
You're very busy, or Brad busy?
Bradley's very busy.
Yeah, he got called off
No
for
clue.
an emergency job and a few towns over.
Yeah.
He thought he was going to be able to stop by for the morning show, but then he got his job order that he had to go to Rockville, Maryland, and so he didn't even get a chance to really come by until now.
Yeah.
Don't you hate it when flies just land by you?
oh, I hate it, Tina.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
you
know. I
do.
hate that.
You got to be a sniper.
I
to
mean,
get-
most people also don't know that roaches can fly either. But you know
Do
what?
they?
Well,
They've got wings. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Oh yes, they do.
that's
How do you
kinda-
think they? How do you think they're so pervasively getting into everything?
Do you see them flying around at times?
Oh yes, I see them actually land right on my monitor a couple of times.
Wow. Oh, let's keep a few as a pet, Michelle, and put them in a little aquarium.
What do roaches even eat?
I
Put
don't know
a
what
bed in
roaches
there.
eat, Michelle.
Put a bed in
That's
there,
one of the
put
reasons
a
why I find them
couch
kind of
there.
fascinating because the fact that they're scavengers, but they're really quite adaptable scavengers.
What do they like to eat, though, Michelle? What's their, like...
Anything
Yeah.
they can get their little mandibles around. Trust me. Sugar, crumbs, other roaches. Yes.
They're like a,
Crumbs.
it's like a vacuum in your apartment. Like people get goats to mow the grass, you just got roaches to eat the cat hair and stuff.
That's true. They would eat cat hair. They also would eat any kind of crumbs that fall off your table. Whatever.
Yeah. Anything.
And like I said, if things are really tough, they'll eat each other.
That's
Oh,
disgusting.
Do they, Michelle, do they gather food and go and hide it? Or do they just
Yeah, they
eat it?
do. They bring them back to the nest, which is usually in the walls.
Well, then why aren't you putting poison down for them?
I
rid of
did
some
put
of them.
poison down, and it does help, but they've gotten so immune to so many poisons now that the newest poisons for roaches will kill you, not just them, if improperly applied.
There's a lot of stuff out there that you can get.
It is
with-
true that a female roach carrying her egg casing is going to have a harder time flying because she's going to be out of balance, but they do have the ability to really get going. The American cockroaches are excellent flyers. German cockroaches are not as good, but they'll still get around.
Which ones are yours?
I got both. The German cockroaches are usually more of a brown. The American ones are black. Unfortunately, it's the German roaches that love electronics. You know, they're just like, they're really into the technology stuff. The American cockroaches really don't care. They just like mostly want to stay outside, but they come into houses when the doors are wide open like it is right now. They're just going to come in here, scout out for food sources. Probably not going to find a lot, but they find some. And then, after all, a cockroach can live on the glue of postage stamps for about a year or 2 years.
Wait,
You know what I did?
You say
You know what
postage
I
stamp?
did? Me and my ex-sister-in-law tried to blow up a cockroach.
And you failed?
Yes, I did.
Damn.
Maybe you should use the laser.
We put it in the microwave.
Oh. I found roaches living around my magnetron in my microwave.
We put it in the microwave and
Oh, Tina. Don't go around microwaving insects. Although me spraying them is probably just as bad as you microwave.
Yeah,
And
but
which
you know what's
way would
funny
you
though,
like to
though?
go?
You know what's funny though, Chris,
Sprayed by
is
me or
that
microwaved by Tina?
termites are blind. That'd be like the termites playing American Truck Simulator. They can't see. So how would that work? We also used to have a large collection of bats in the attic of this building, which is really more of a crawl space above my house. So there was a whole family, like hundreds of bats. They used to come out, and they just used to eat everything. When they fixed the ceiling, the roof, the bats stopped coming out. But either way, you could see them come out late at night. When the sun would come down, you hear chitter. There's thousands of bats come flying out of the roof. And you know what they're going for. They're looking for dinner. Flies, roaches, anything they could eat.
And the Snow Palace has plenty of flies and roaches.
Yeah, and fleas. Let's not forget those.
Oh no! Don't tell me you got fleas in there. You can get rid of them easy.
No, not now, but I used to. Oh, really? It's interesting. That would be like me trying to find my way to the donut station. Or a nice hamburger barbecue just by smell. Regardless of traffic. All of a sudden I'm a road pizza. All of a sudden I could just see the coroner go, "What happened to her? She wanted to go to McDonald's, Doc. She can't see." I know, she was traveling towards the smell of hamburger meat.
Michelle, do you think it would help if you put some sticky patches down and some roach killer and some...
I tried that, yeah.
You should try it again.
You can spend so much money on that. Like one person said, the problem is everybody in the building has to do the same thing, and not everybody in the building is really thinking about that, you know? Landlord's got to get his head out of his ass and do the right thing, too. It has to be a whole building-wide project, not just one apartment.
Does the whole apartment building have them?
Yeah.
I'm probably going to be making... I don't know. I'm thinking about making... I did buy some frozen hamburger meat and cheese. I'm thinking about making maybe a hamburger today.
Oh, you're going to make your own. That's cool.
Frozen ones, yeah. Those are expensive meat patties for sure, I'll tell you that. Meat is ridiculously expensive. Trying to find those healthier ones that were not too fatty, like 85% lean.
It's easy to make a bloody burger. And your burger will be much better than the frozen ones you buy. It's not even real meat in them. It's like got cereal and every fucking thing else in it.
Yeah, well, you take what you can get. You know, I also bought large breakfast patties that are about the size of hamburger patties too, so I could have some patties for breakfast.
Sausages, I mean, sausage patties.
Yeah, those are sausage patties. Plus, I have a hamburger patties too. So I actually have both. They're about the same size diameter, about 4 inches. So
How are you going to eat them? Are you going to get a biscuit or something and put the sausage on the biscuit?
I didn't buy any biscuit. I bought some bread, obviously.
You're going to have sausage sandwiches.
You could do that. Sure.
Quite good, actually, Michele.
I was thinking about making one of the sausage patties one day when I make some frozen waffles to make it kind of more of a complete breakfast and just eat.
Fry a bloody egg and stick that on with it.
I don't have any egg. I didn't buy any eggs. My body doesn't really do well with egg. I mean, I can eat it, but it does some really weird stuff to me. So I tend to stay away from eggs. My body's weird. It can't eat a lot of different things.
Do you like hash browns? You could have.
Yeah, they're okay. I didn't buy any though. I also bought whole potatoes, baking potatoes, so I can make homemade mashed potatoes or baked potatoes.
Oh, that's great. Nice baked potato.
Yeah. Especially now that winter's coming, you realize you're not gonna want to. You're gonna until Jimmy turns on the central heating. You're gonna need to start hoarding heat, and your oven makes heat. So put your potatoes in the Iron Maiden, poke lots of holes in them, and throw them in the oven. And then you're gonna have. I actually should patent that design, the Iron Maiden for potatoes.
What is it? What design is it?
It pokes holes in them, just like you slam the cover shut, just like on a Iron Maiden medieval torture device, and impales the potatoes.
But is that saving time? I mean, it doesn't really take long to poke a potato, does it?
Well, I never really marketed it. I designed the idea, but I never actually marketed it. It's basically just like a cover, just closes and punctures holes in the potatoes with the equivalent of spikes.
Now, if you had a big restaurant, something like that would be great because it could do loads at the same time.
True. But they're going to a restaurant, they're probably going to want to have it mechanized, where they basically just put them in like a machine gun, put holes in them, poke real quick, and then spit them out the other side, and then put them right into the broiler and broil them for about an hour. Some say you shouldn't have to poke holes in them. Some say you do. My experience is if you don't poke holes in them, at least a couple, they take forever to cook, and then they come out hard, and then oh.
Yeah, I always poke them, and I just do it because I was told to poke them. I don't even know what I'm poking them for.
Cumberland Farms doesn't have potatoes. They don't even have French fries.
Hey, Michele.
So there, Tim.
I'm going to go for right now.
By the way, the thing is that Mimi indeed is reaching out to the regional manager. And it sounded like at first the regional manager thought I was indicted in a court, and I wasn't, because it never was taken to court. So I guess the regional manager realizes that they have me presumed guilty without being proven innocent. They were using Roman law, assuming I was guilty of a crime, even though I never went to court to prove I was guilty. And that's because the police didn't want to prosecute because they realized it was a misunderstanding.
Oh, Cumberland Farms thought you were being prosecuted for it.
Yeah. So they thought I was. That's not necessarily the case. It's already Mimi has really made a lot of positive inroads on that. She's got teams working on it right now. Including she's got a lawyer lined up if needed. So she really wants to see this resolved, ideally without the lawyer's help, but we'll file a lawsuit if she feels they have to.
Wow, this is getting serious.
Well, there's nothing wrong with carbs once in a while. At least potatoes, you could say, is carbs that are natural carbs that have not been mixed up to the point where they basically have lost all their nutritional value.
Do you see what he's getting at? Why do you want to do so much harm to a potato, Michele? Why are you dreaming up ways you can harm potatoes?
No, I'm not trying to find a way to harm a potato. I'm trying to find a way to make it consistent so they cook a consistent way.
Yeah, but subconsciously, do you think you're actually trying to torture the sweet potato farmer?
Oh, trust me, if it was sweet potato, I'd probably throw it in a big fire pit and burn it to death in effigy for Yam Rich. I hate sweet potatoes. I hate them so much. That's not a joke. That's the truth. If someone says, "Would you like some yams?" No, thanks. She says, Michele, can you do a tarot reading for the Blue Jays? I have no idea. I'm not into baseball, so...
So, out of those, Michele, which ones did you put up? Let's see. The Blue Jays or the
Well,
Yankees?
Mimi, first of all, has a daughter who has the same condition I have. It's autistic. So she knows and understands that we are nature. I think Hammer didn't really know what to say.
Yeah, you're right. Hammer didn't know what he was doing. He didn't... No experience or anything, Michele.
Yeah, well, that's understandable because...
And he only half-assed did it anyway. He wasn't even... Looked like hardly any effort put in at all.
Oh, he reached out to the district manager, but the district manager just stonewalled him.
Yeah, and then what did he do? He just gave up. Mimi's still going at it. She's amazing.
She's a Sagittarius when it comes to that. She's going to fight until she wins. Remember, the Sagittarius is under the centaurs of the zodiac.
Michele, so the Yankees or the Blue Jays, which one, if you had to pick one?
I don't watch basketball to really know.
But just do summons one out of the air. Which one's coming to you?
Yeah, I don't really have anything in it either way. Except maybe the fact is that the Yankees are at least in my part of the country, and the Blue Jays are in Toronto.
Okay, so you're going for the Yankees.
I'll go for the Yankees, yeah. I'm sure David is. Bradley said, "Hey everyone, I'm really busy working on his nuked up built in fridges." Oh, okay. Oh, she's got refrigerators that are built into the cabinets that are problematic, I guess. Always emergency call in my route. And added the common panel and hash it TF out.
The fuck?
Here now, I got about 10 minutes. So I gotta go back to
Apparently,
work.
it's one of those controller thingy refrigerators with relays that are too weak for the job of the compressor inrush current. I don't know why controllers make a thing with such pussy relays that are too weak for the surge current of the compressors. That causes contacts to fuse or to basically burn to bits.
I was here yesterday too, by the way.
Mr. Carlson's lab said he designed the circuit that only kicks in the relay when the zero crossing detector shows that they're at 0 volts, so that the relay lasts longer, so that the relays don't get pitted by arcing. I forgot what the circuit looked like. It's at Mr. Carlson's lab. If you're interested, it could be very valuable for a lot of things. They use high current motors. In other words, the relays close the contacts when the zero crossing detector says it's at 0 volts. Or close to 0 volts. It was something he was working on in his own kitchen. Because his wife was like, wanted to make sure that her refrigerators could be refrigerating when he was done. Okay.
You gotta chill out.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the Red Sox either. Like I said, I don't really have a dog in this fight. I really don't. I'm not into sports. I just know some of the basics about the teams, but I don't really watch baseball to really get into the baseball thing. I did follow the New York Mets and the Red Sox a couple of years ago. I was the World Series, and of course I was betting on the Red Sox. But I mean,
Dude.
I don't remember who won. I think it was the Red Sox that won. Did you make Heath get radios? No, I didn't. But it's funny now as an adult, I'm willing to dabble more into that stuff. I want to build a couple nice, simple little vacuum tube circuits. I got to get some resistors. I got tube sockets and stuff and a couple tubes. And then a B+ supply and an A+ supply for the filaments. I might want to build my own RIAA preamp circuit. Specifically using a double 12AX7, which is a fairly common photo preamp stage. I'm trying to decide if I should use a high voltage switch mode power supply to produce the 180 volts, or if I should just go with a standard full wave rectifier using a 6CA5 full wave rectifier tube. But I kind of would like to be able to run the thing off a 12-volt mains adapter, so which means I need a voltage booster. The solid-state versions are pretty available to go up to 450 volts DC. I don't need 450 volts, not for a 12AX7, so I only rated for about 180 volts tops. So maybe set for about 150 volts B+ supply, and then maybe just use like the two 12AX7s wired in parallel to each run on 12 volts DC, which would be great because I mean you'd still be able to get your thermionic emissions at 12 volts, which means the same power supply for the mains filament would be rectified DC, which means that it would cut out almost entirely all AC hum because the power supply would be pure rectified DC from the mains adapter. Oh, I understand that, yeah. That's why old-time radio shows and Silver Moon are so popular. Because of the same reason, because you're listening to stories on the radio or cell phone in this case, and you're listening to the Bickersons, the Guiding Light, Saturday night at the Grand Ole Opry. Last night we didn't play 2000 or Dimension X because we decided to play some more contemporary stuff, but was kind of like Dimension X, but with more contemporary content. It was still fun though. We had a lot of people listening to that on Sunday. A lot of people were listening to the Guiding Light.
How many?
I up to about 14 people.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. But by the time of Saturday night, the Grand Ole Opry was over, most people, and pretty much we got ready to turn in for bed because it was getting it was getting late.
Yeah.
But I wanted to hear the two other radio audio books I found. I put those on instead from YouTube, so we listened to them. Even though I heard one of the stories before. I'm talking about Silver Moon Radio AM 1610 on Sunday nights at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. You guys gotta check it out. Kick Saturday night, 7 o'clock Eastern.
Silver Moon Show, Krista, on Sunday.
Michelle, do you want to? You want to do this thing on Saturday or no? This would be Saturday night.
What's this? Where is this? Oh, the vigil.
Yeah.
How would we get there? What would we do during the daytime?
Well, Noodles would bring you there, Michelle.
Yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you. If you want to take the weekend off, it's no big deal.
Yeah, I think we need to take a break from all the memorials. For me, I think we can certainly cover something next week. I'm sure there's going to be something coming up next week.
Well, we got to save the money for.
Yeah.
Yep, we got to save the money for the show, Michelle. It's coming up.
Right, that's on the 25th. We got our reservations for.
In the smoking room.
Yeah.
Michelle, did you end up getting the tickets in the mail?
Not yet. I looked in the mailbox. They didn't come yet for the events. So I'll have to keep checking. Because they said they were going to be start mailing them 3 weeks before the event. So.
All right,
I got the confirmation that I got the receipt that they got the order and they have my email. They have my mailing address. So.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's fighting, Noodles.
I know.
That'd be interesting,
know
David.
what?
I'd love to hear those.
Just ignore this shit, and then when you do, everyone gets even more mad. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, if you don't want me to say anything back to you, I promise you, I will never talk to you ever again. I can promise you that.
Well, let's put it this way: Silver Moon is kind of a bit of a unique taste for people. I mean, the contemporary music in the first 2 hours isn't so hard to understand, but when you start 9 o'clock comes in and you start getting into the radio serials like The Guiding Light, and then Saturday night, the Grand Ole Opry, Dimension X, that's when you start getting people going, why are we listening to content from 1940s and 50s? Because it says something to my spirit. What's this?
Oh, you asked her to play something, and it's like you said the worst thing to her. What is it, Parasol?
That's all I ask is if I can know what it is, but determine first. Sorry, 1201. How many viewers? 132. How many are online now? 26. How many likes? 8. We're still short liking likes. How many donations? 0. How many new memberships? 0. Come on, guys. You guys can do better than this. Even Vampira actually became a member on my Kick channel on Sunday.
Yeah, and you know who that is?
Yeah, I know. I was told it's Tina.
Yeah. Why are you not happy it's Tina?
I'm not against the fact it's Tina. It doesn't bother me. The point is, it's nice that somebody actually did decide to show people that we do have memberships on Kick.
Yes. Thank you, Tina.
Jeez. The only thing is no one's going to be able to hear it or see it because it's not going to play directly.
You can make it that way.
If you think you're going out at 17 years old with all that makeup on and wearing that mini skirt, you got something else. Get the house here and change. Now. Listen, David Baldo, young man, get in here now and change. Listen to your father.
Oh, wow.
If you think you're going out at 17 years old with all that...
That looks like that's Grizz. Yeah. But it doesn't sound like Grizz, though.
Well, we didn't get to hear it. Or see it.
That's it. Picture in picture automatically, or using on top of other video tabs and windows? That's an interesting question. Allow this time, allow in every visit? I don't know what that does. Picture on picture? Did you hear it? All right, you want me to play it again?
I didn't see it or hear it.
There's nothing to see. It's more of what he's saying. That's what's key. I don't think it's so much what's seen. Basically, it's a man talking to somebody else, saying about, well, let's play it again.
That makeup on and wearing that mini skirt, you got something else. Get the house here and change. Now. Listen, David Baldo, young man, get in here now and change.
We don't hear it.
Listen to your father.
Yeah.
If you think you're going out at 17...
We don't hear it.
I know, the panel can't hear it because, unfortunately, that's because you guys are on the same link that the video is on.
But he said play it for Noodles.
Let me share it then.
He said play it for Noodles. How are you going to play it for Noodles if you can't hear it?
Hold on a minute. I think I know how to fix it for now. YouTube videos. Here we go. Alright, so the rest of you guys are going to hear an echo chamber effect.
That's not Grizz.
Now you can see it on the screen, right?
You know who that is. That's PDX's husband.
Alright, so now let's play.
Years old with all that makeup on and wearing that mini skirt, you got something else. Get the house here and change. Now. Listen, David Baldo, young man, get in here now and change. Listen to your father.
Michelle, he wasn't really talking to me. He was joking around, Michelle.
All right. I know that. Yeah, I know he was joking around. Anyway, so the point is, that's what he was saying.
You thought that was Grizz?
I know, I did play it. So, I got to get some more violin practice in today, so.
Hey, is Stan in here?
Okay, let's
He came back.
Is he in here right now?
He's not on panel.
Yeah, but is he on the?
He might
chat?
be in the side chat. I don't know.
Stan, did you buy a baseball recently? Stan? Just out of curiosity, Stan, did you buy a baseball, an autographed baseball?
Why?
Cool Girl says, how you doing? I'm doing okay.
I don't want to write it back here because Michelle's gonna read it out loud. But Michelle, don't read this out loud, okay? Do not read this out loud.
Oh, it's in the side chat? Okay, I'll look.
Don't read it out loud.
I won't. Don't worry about it. Oh, Yasir says, I'm doing good. Okay, so that's what he said.
Oh my god.
All right, now the other comment.
I just got to confirm that he did that.
Hi, Krista says hi. I got that, Chris. Yeah, I understood that. I'm wondering about if I should invest in a ribbon microphone. Oh my god.
Why?
Because I wonder if it really would make me sound better. One of those big, good old NBC microphones hanging over here. No. Oh god, no, Michelle, no. Those things would be destroyed. They're not good for handling a lot of rough stuff. And you know, this apartment can get really rough. Especially when Rob wants to start mushing his face against the microphone.
Does anyone know that?
No.
Well, now they do. Don't say anything, Michelle.
No. Yeah.
So, Nick Christo, you should come over to Silver Moon on Sunday nights. Maybe if you can catch the first 2 hours up until about 9 o'clock, and then after that, if you want to try to catch and watch The Guiding Light, followed by The Bickersons, they're pretty good. I like the way the woman sings in The Bickersons. She's got this kind of a mellow voice, kind of low. Sort of like me when I sing for you. Oh, baby, my heart is so true. Oh, I dream of peace when we will be together for eternity. It's let me singing.
Very good.
If I sing, it would sound like this. But now we wait for the sun, the warmth of summer, for the summer fun. As the stars glimmer in the sky, I see the love in your eyes. But we will always be together, for as we are always meant to be. I will be with you from the day you die and beyond, and I'll be with you beyond too, 'cause I really do love you. So you see, what Mimi was saying was about that woman in Bickerson. She said she sings so low, and I'm like, it sounds like honey and milk to me. I like the way it sounds, you know, sort of like swing low, swing sweet chariot, going to take me home. Swing low, sweet chariot. You do it. Me? Swing low, sweet chariot, going to take me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, going to take me home. You want to do it together? Most people don't even know we can do that. Well, they're going to find out.
Hell yes. No way. You and Lumi are going to sing together.
Yep.
down for it.
Swing low, sweet chariot, going to take me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, going to take me home. So yes, we
Wow.
can sing together.
Wow.
Most people can't do that.
No. I've never heard of someone being able to sing twice at the same time. Totally amazing.
Well, it is amazing.
Amazing grace.
Oh, that's another one we could do.
Go on then.
Oh, amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I am found. Was blind, but now
That's not true though, is it?
I see.
Was blind, but now I see.
You want to do the? You want to do what next paragraph, Lump? 'Twas faith that saved and redeemed me, and whence I am secure. How great the faith that saved me. 'Twas blind, but now I see. You want to do the chorus yourself? Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that has saved a wretch like me. 'Twas that spared thee from toils and snares, and through faith I believe.
Wow. Did you get the laugh?
Thank you very much, Bradley.
Thank you, Bradley.
People always wonder if Lemmy had that low range. I was living a song when before Michelle and I were getting ready to go take a shower. I was just getting in that mood, thinking about those low note songs, and she said, "Like, you ever sing those on the show?" And I said, "I could." So decided to give a sample of it.
Wonderful.
What about Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, Michelle? Can you do that one?
I wouldn't worry about Amazing Grace. That is a religious gospel song that goes back a long, long time ago. We want peace too. We want peace in our valley. Anyway, so I got a chance to hear Lummy sing and me sing separately and together. And what do you think?
I thought it was great.
We should have you at the Charlie Kirk vigil singing that, Michelle.
Yeah. We could. But you also realize that we need to, don't forget, we also got the, is nobody supposed to be doing the 10th or something, or the final judging of the contest that has been moved?
Well, it's the 7th, okay? I don't think anyone's done anymore. So 2 months wasn't long enough for the Rusty competition. I think the Rusty competition...
I don't think you have to worry about it because it basically is under fair use. And she's not using anyone else's backup lyrics to the song.
I think Grizz was joking.
Yeah, I know. But he's, they would be surprised how many people have done that song over the years and have copyrighted the singing, but under fair use. The song was written long ago, back in the was the 1790s or something. It was around a long time. Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, we had a good show today.
Michelle. It's about that time.
We had a very good show today, guys. And I wanted to remind you all of that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. See you later.
So, Noodles, I'll talk to you later on time.
All right, Michelle.
All right. Stay out of trouble. Okay, so... yeah, copyrights are interesting and annoying because some things really belong under fair use. Right, and you're not using any kind of accompaniment either. Right, exactly. Right, the song is also way too old to be copyrighted. It's certainly well beyond the 75 years. But I think that the last song is appropriate when you think about what YouTube is, what our community does, and what we are in the eyes of Mother and Father God. Oh, yeah! Well, let's keep that in mind, guys. You want to go to blessings out? You want to do first? Sure. May all of you guys have a happy, safe day. Remember, we are here together because we love each other. We want to share the love to all people out there. May you be an ambassador of peace, kindness, and love, and may your people follow you and find happiness in their lives. Sounds good to me. Also, don't forget that while we may not always agree on the same things, we are here for higher authority. And we choose to not act as 3D, three-dimensional density Earth, but rather to transcend to 5-dimension or 5 density, to be bringing a new age for the human race and human culture. The service is over. Time to go. Peace, kind, love, and don't forget to party on, dude. And of course, I don't know what we're going to do tonight. Neither. But either way, I want you to have a good day. And don't forget, we're there for you 24 hours a day. Amen. Amen. So go ahead in peace, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.
Michele Marie Dalene, I will always be there for you. Michelle, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In the sun.